This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
The following broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Community Radio Network. WCRN 87.9 FM. Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN. CRN Sports is on the air with live coverage of the Clayton Comets. It's time to get Comets all in for coverage of football, basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, and volleyball. We're proud to be the voice of Clayton Comets athletics all season long. We are CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Conference baseball is here. After 2 weeks of playing on the road or here at home for non-conference competition, the race towards the Greater Neuse River for a conference championship begins here on the Diamond with the first home game of the season in the conference play as the Willow-Spring Storm have traveled to Clayton here at Pleasant Field, ready to take on your Clayton Comets. They're batting 3-3 after coming off of a big win the last couple of weeks. Teams out of Durham, South Granville last Friday night. They're 3-3 on the year, ready to go in conference play to take on, of course, the Willow-Spring Storm, who come into the season at 0-3. Haven't played many games more than Clayton, but ready to see what happens here in conference. And we're ready to go for a beautiful Tuesday night of baseball in mid-March at Pleasant Field in Clayton. Welcome to coverage on the Community Radio Network. As always, I'm Wesley Outland. Joined alongside is Jackie Posey. Jackie, it's good for you to finally be able to take in a game in the booth, because sometimes you're on the road, or not on the road, you're busy working.
Yes, this is my second full game that I've been able to do.
Yeah, so it's great to have you here again. And by the way, I want to let everybody know to please be thinking about our colleague Mark Coates. He's got the, was it bee flu?
Flu type B.
Yeah, it sucks, man. People are getting sick all over the place, and unfortunately, our buddy Mark Coates was is unable to join us on the radio call here tonight, and we're thinking about Mark. And
there's a stomach bug going around too.
There is. My dad was sick last week.
My sister was sick 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so there's definitely a little bit of a bug, a flu bug, a virus or something going around, and we'll continue to play on as we're ready to go to Colonel Bill Kilpatrick right now for opening ceremonies as these two teams, Willow-Spring Storm and Clayton, are ready to go.
And welcome to Andy Pleasant Field, home of your Clayton Comets. We are excited you joined us this evening. Tonight's game, Comets play host to the Storm of Willow-Spring. This Greater Neuse River Conference matchup is governed by the rules and regulations of the NCHSAA and Johnson County Public Schools. The officials during tonight's game are our guests, and their decisions should be respected at all times. Sportsmanship should prevail both on the field and in the stands. On the behalf of Clayton High School, we thank you for your cooperation and attendance to tonight's ball game. And now, here's the starting lineup for tonight's game. Introducing first, Willow Springs. Number 23, Austin Fletcher. Number 7, Bryce Marsh. Number 21, Jason Sowers. Number 16, Jace Cargile. Number 15, Gio Tafala. Number 6, Tommy Collins. Number 3, Colby Harbin. Number 2, Rylan Sherrill. Number 1, Nate Rice. And pitching, number 23, Austin Fletcher. The subs for tonight for the Willow Springs is number 4, Cole Parsons. Number 5, Ben Kennedy. Number 8, Jackson Sherrill. Number 9, Isaac James. Number 10, Zach Greening. 12, Chad Turner. 13, Ryder Randolph. 22, Josh Anderson. 24, Aiden Paddock. Number 11, Luke Gurek. Head coach by Ben Duncan, assisted by Sam Poindexter and Casey Singer. Now for your Clayton Comets. playing center field, number 6, Jennings Dunlap. DH, number 2, Jamison Lynch. Pitching, Davis Dowdy. Duty. Number 5, playing third base, Grant Buchanan. Number 10, playing first base, Landon Evans. Number 11, Owen Fitzsimmons, playing right field. Number 9, playing shortstop, Cam Bryant. Number 1, playing left field, Parker Kilpatrick. Number 4, playing second base, Andrew Pugh. And behind the plate, number 8, Tyler Long. The subs tonight are Gannon Johnson, Sam Nairn, Lucas Hatch, Cedric Simmons, Jackson Kleiner, Maverick Grice, Gabe Peterson, Carter Duty, Grant Strickland, Gabe Schillinger, Christopher Chrysostomo, Tanner Elmore. Coached by Adam Morrison, assisted by Jay Stevenson, Michael Prouty, and Cooper Griffin.
Before the national anthem is played, we would like to take this moment to pause for a moment of silence to acknowledge the hardship faced by the Fuquay-Varina community, Fuquay-Varina Bengals, and the Brian Oakley family. I would like for everyone to stand in unity. We have this time to be a reminder of our strength and resilience. Let's please observe a moment of silence. Thank you.
Thank you. Have fun.
It is an
Leave it on the field.
absolutely
Go Comets.
beautiful night here for Comets baseball. We're so glad that you're joining us on the Community Radio Network. The first pitch should be coming up here in a matter of moments. And, of course, again, our entire Community Radio Network family and the Comets community extend our thoughts and prayers and condolences in the memory of Big Brian Oakley. Brian Oakley, a player at the Fuquay-Varina Bengals baseball team, passed away after another battle with cancer. Cancer sucks, and we thank the memories that we had with Brian Oakley, such a talented baseball player. We called many of his games whenever the Comets and the Bengals played over the years, and obviously, well, we continue to play in people's memory like Brian Oakley. No doubt about it, Jackie.
Yeah, definitely. Was a little surprised because I didn't realize he had passed away. The last I heard, I knew that he was in the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian Souls was telling us the other day, Friday night, that he was really sick, and hopefully he was getting better. But there is a higher power above us, and sometimes things happen in life that we don't understand. And obviously, Godspeed to Brian Oakley, and again, we will be thinking about him and his entire family, and we will continue to play on in people like him and his memory for baseball. So, Big Brian Oakley, this baseball broadcast will be dedicated to you here tonight as we're about ready to go with the opening pitch of the game. And the leadoff man is Austin Fletcher. Austin Fletcher, Bryce Marsh, Jason Sowers, the first three Sowers. Then it's Jace Cargile, followed by Gio Tafilia, followed by Tommy Collins, the middle three. Colby Harbin, Ryan Sherrill, and Nate Rice, the lineup for the Storm. The Willow-Spring Storm coming to this game at 0-3. And the first pitch of the game from Davis Duty on the mound for the Comets, Jackie, is a strike.
That's exactly what we needed. It's going to be a 1-1 count now.
Second pitch will come in there. That'll be a ball. Ball one on the count now. 1-1. Austin Fletcher again, the
Ball.
pitcher designated hitter. Of course, Austin Fletcher not only pitching, Jackie, but he's also the DH.
Mm-hmm.
2 balls, 1 strike on the count. He'll hit one, swing it, and knock it foul. That'll go to strike 2. Count even, 2-2. Getting ready to see what Fletcher will do here as the opening man in the box. A .364 average at 3 games played so far. 11 plate appearances, 11 at-bats, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 double, and 1 triple for the senior Austin Fletcher. Count goes now full on a 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Comets are wearing some really nice game uniforms tonight. We'll talk about them as the pitch goes in. Is it a ball 4? It is. He'll take his base, and he will advance to first.
Now to the plate, number 7, Bryce March.
So just like that, Jackie, Fletcher will take the base, and Bryce March, the number 2 batter, playing in the center field position tonight, will now be up.
Took 6 pitches.
Throw to first to try to get out Fletcher. In time to Landon Evans, short. This is number 7, by the way, Bryce March. Bryce Marsh. 167 average, Duty in the pitch. He'll signal one into the lacrosse soccer field.
Well, thank God for Ned, huh?
Tough break for the Comets lacrosse team last night after having a lot of domination for the men and the women. They lost to Heritage. We were going to broadcast those games for you on CRN, but because of the weather and the rain, we just didn't want to risk being out with our equipment and getting it wet. Throw to second, overthrown, and it will be Austin Fletcher to steal second base. Count now at 0-2. So Fletcher steals second. 0-2 on the delivery. Davis Duty.
Ooh.
Gonna knock that one behind the back of the tower here. That'll go to a struggle. He's battling. Count now 0-2. Davis Duty, second time here at home on the starting pitching duties on the mound for Clayton. He actually started the season against Cardinal Gibbons back on February the 24th. Count now will go 1-2. On deck will be Jason Sowers. Beautiful night for baseball, by the way. Have already mentioned that, Jackie. Sunny skies, 70 degrees. Getting ready for a nice night. Swing and strike 3 is called. That'll put now 1 out. So 1 out. Still a runner
Number
at
21,
second.
Jason Sowers.
And now Jason Sowers will come up. Jason Sowers, the junior, with a .250 average in his only 3rd game played today. This is 2 games played, 5 plate appearances, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit. No RBIs, doubles, triples, homers, or grand slams. Pitch, and he'll send one to right. Almost took out the Musco Lights, and it'll go strike 1 as it fouls. 1 away, 0-1 on the count with a 3rd hitter for the Willow-Spring Storm. We'll enjoy a day off tomorrow on CRN. We've got soccer on Thursday, and then we've got JV baseball here at home for a 4 o'clock start time on Friday. Remember, Jackie, a lot of the Wake County schools, they don't have lights, so they play games in the afternoon early. And I do understand that the JV Comets did lose to Willow-Spring today. Hit on an 0-2 pitch.
He's going to foul it out.
That'll go foul. He's battling. One away. 0-2, one away. Runner at second. As the Comets playing here. Great game so far. So glad you're joining us if you're on the radio. 87.9 FM. We are CRN.com. And, of course, our YouTube coverage. And, Jackie, I was kind of showing you some of the cool graphics of things we could do if we could actually be able to video stream here at the game.
It'd be nice. It's going to be it for a ball.
I will tell you that Brian Hale of the Boosters is doing they're making an effort, Jackie.
They're doing a phenomenal job.
They're making an effort of trying. There's some things they got to work out on some technical ends, but hopefully we'll get there. Pitch, and that's going to go to the third baseline, over the line, and foul. It's a great group of fans are adorning the fence line on a 1-2 count. Pitcher tonight again is Davis Duty. Tyler Long in the catcher spot behind the plate.
Got
and
him
there's
looking.
a strike three, and there is now 2 outs recorded. And that will now become 2 away as well.
Up to the plate, number 16, Jace Cargile.
So Jace Cargile is up now. Let's introduce the Comets around the diamond, by the way. It's going to be the pitcher is Davis Duty. Behind the plate, Tyler Long in the catcher spot. First baseman is Landon Evans, number 10. Then it's number 4, Andrew Pugh for the second baseman. Third baseman, Grant Buchanan in jersey 5. Then it's the shortstop of Cam Bryant, followed by the fielders, including Parker Kilpatrick, Howie in the left field. The right field is Jenny Stunlap, the leadoff hitter. And, of course, Owen Fitzsimmons in right field.
Duty threw it to Bryant to try to get him out at second, and it didn't work. Got a missed
Wild
pitch.
pitch, and that's going to let that man go to third. And the opening run to score is coming at third place now. Count on 1-0. The go-ahead hit that started the game with Austin Fletcher. Fletcher now with 2 away is looking for home plate at third, 90 feet from the base. The 1-0 to Duty. From Duty to number 16, Cargile. And that'll go foul. Count it 1-1. He's a senior. Cargile, 250 average, 2 games played so far. 5 plate appearances, 4 at-bats, 2 runs, 1 hit. So far on the year for number 16. On deck will be Gio Tafalia. Cargile, pitch from Duty. That'll be a strike. Got him, and the count's now 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes on the count now. That'll be a bad pitch, and he plays possum and stays there, though. He doesn't move. Doesn't move, doesn't falter, stays right where he's at. That'll now make the count even on 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Davis Duty, the freshman pitcher for the Comets in his second start. He started on the 24th of February for Cardinal Gibbons. There goes a pop to right. That will go foul from the first baseline, and that will now draw another count on 2-2 for Cargile. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's 2 away. Runner at third with Fletcher, the leadoff man, looking 90 feet to home plate. Davis Duty ready for the delivery. Does he go? He says no, and the count goes full on a 3-2 now. And the crowd's starting to come alive if they're the Storm. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Needs to do one of those little sinker balls like he's done the last 2 times.
He does. We need a strike here. He got one the last time, and this time it goes right to the pitcher. Bounces for second baseman right down the middle of center field. And there goes a score to come in for the Storm. And a base hit for Cargile. So Cargyle safe at first.
Now
The
to play
man
number
at
15,
third.
Gio Tafalla.
Austin Fletcher, the leadoff man for the Storm, will come in and score. It is now 1-0 here in the top of the first inning. This will now bring up Gio Tafalla. Gio Tafalla now. Gio Tafalla. Ready to see what he'll be able to do here, making his start tonight. No information on Gio Tafalla just yet. On the information for the stats for the Storm. Davis Duty got to shake it off here and obviously try to get this quick out to try to Jackie in the inning.
That's what he needs to do.
Pitch, launch, runs,
Base
goes
hit.
to Kilpatrick. Howie Kilpatrick will pick it up at third. And we got runners now for the Storm heading to first and second on his opening pitch. A swing.
Now
It'll
to plate
launch
number
to
6,
left.
Tommy Collins.
Drops in front of the left fielder of Mr. Howie Kilpatrick Parker. And it is a base hit for Gio Tafalla. Tommy Collins now up now, the number 6 batter. Wild pitch, that'll be called ball 1. Already a score course brought in by the Storm, but from Austin Fletcher.
And all done with 2 outs.
That's right. So about these 2 outs now. We see it happen with Clayton a lot. And they're doing the same thing. Pitch and a launch. Will it stay fair? It will not.
Nope.
Foul ball, and that will draw a strike.
That's exactly what Clayton needed.
Runners on first and second. They were looking to try to head to second and third. Instead, it's a foul ball called.
You got 6.
This will put us under another. There you go.
Swinging a strike 2.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Now
Should be
it's-
1 and 2.
Now it should be 1 and 2, actually, yeah. Oh, it hit the head of Long. Here comes everybody advancing their bases. First will go to second. Second will go to third of the Storm.
2, 6, score 2. Let's go, baby.
The Storm are looking to come quickly for another couple of runs to bring it into home plate.
Ooh,
Pitch,
geez.
and they're going to call that ball 4.
I guess it was a.
Number 3, Colby Harbin.
So I guess it was a 3. It was the 3-1, and now they're going to call it ball 4. He will load up the bases for the Storm. And now the number 7 hitter, second baseman Colby Harbin, up now.
Hey, square it up, kid. Put it right up the middle, baby. Put it right up the middle.
Jackie, I just can't believe the way we're seeing Clayton playing right now. I mean, it is just
Looked
the
like
start of the
Duty
game,
come out.
right?
And
I mean,
looked like he come out and he started getting warmed up, but as soon as he got it warmed up, he went back being cold. First pitch is going to be a strike. I don't know why they're calling it a ball.
did they call it that? They called it a ball again?
That's
Yeah,
what
they
they're
did.
calling up front, up top, but
Yeah, they sure are.
so it should be 1 and 1.
One ball, one strike.
Yeah, even though I'm showing 1 and 1.
Swinging
Bringing
a
in for a
pitch, and
strike,
there's
too.
a strike now. Let's count on 1 and 2 now, as Jackie reiterated on.
Battle, kid, battle.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Willow-Spring Storm on the threat with the bases loaded.
Duty needs this last strike.
Got
That's
it,
gonna-
and he did.
Yep.
Gets him out of a big jam there. Records with the bases loaded, a 3rd out. And Jackie, just
Concession
like
stand is
that,
open. Hot dogs,
the
homemade chili,
Willow-Spring
pizza.
Storm only get 1 run recorded here. That's it. That's all they got.
The only downfall, though, is Clayton's already pitched 34 pitches this inning, and they've pitched more than half of their. They've pitched more than half of the lineup for Willow-Spring.
We're at the top of the hour, or past the top of the hour. We'll quickly pause for 10 seconds for network identification. This is coverage of Comets baseball on the Community Radio Network.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
At Well Exterior Services, the time is now. With mortgage interest rates up, so many smart homeowners are renovating rather than moving right now, and those who hire Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville are thrilled that they did. For residential roof replacement, roof repairs, roof inspections, and more, done right by a local family business with awesome customer reviews, please visit AtwellEXTServices.com or call to set up a free inspection. Atwell Exterior Services, honesty, integrity, experience. The time is now.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ, snooze button resistor, master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooters Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooters Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
Starting at 3 for the bottom of the first inning will be Jennings Dunlap, the leadoff man, the center fielder. Davis Studi's got Jamison Lynch hitting for him. That's, of course, the designated hitter, Jamison Lynch. Grant Buchanan, the third baseman, will be the opening 3. And that's the way they started. As we get ready to go to the bottom of the first inning, Clayton only down by 1 run. And there's a nice way to get it started with at least hopefully a base hit.
And he's
Couldn't
out.
beat him in time, and the out's recorded. So the leadoff man, Jennings Dunlap, with a launch to the shortstop.
Jamison
You'll
Lynch.
score that a 6-3, right? 6-3. And Jennings Dunlap will go out quickly. Dunlap, the Comets leadoff man. Man. 500 average.
And that's going to bring up Lynch, which is the designated hitter for
20 plate
duty.
appearances, yes. Jamison Lynch is the designated hitter for
strike.
He is the designated hitter for Davis Duty, yes. That'll go foul. Both pitches are 0-2, yeah. Already 0-2 on the count. By the way, the pitcher is number 1, Austin Fletcher. And this time he'll make one to the second baseman. Score that a 4-3. And there's 2 away.
Number 5, Grant Buchanan.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Willow-Spring Storm definitely trying to fight with Clayton here to get quickly 1, 2, 3 and out, Jackie, in the old ball game.
Yep. Let's just hope Clayton can do the same thing and give him hell on 2 outs, just like Willow-Spring gave Clayton. Looks like that's going to be a ball 1.
Well, that's exactly what we need to see happen. Obviously, the Comets lead off with Jennings Dunlap. He goes out on his opening shot. Then it was, of course, Jamison Lynch, the designated hitter, to Davis Study. He went out. And now we see some pitches going on here from Fletcher. Willow-Spring Storm in the count now at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away here in the bottom of the first inning. Fletcher ready on the 1-1. Delivers, and it's going to go through the catcher's mitt. By the way, the catcher for the Storm is Jace Cargile, number 16. Count now, Jackie, will be now 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Beautiful night as we still have nobody on for the Comets and their first chance at licks at bat. This one's going to go pop right and go to the parking lot and foul. Counts now even on 2-2. Grant Buchanan, obviously 4.12 average so far, 6 games played, 20 plate appearances, 17 at-bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 7 RBIs, and 4 doubles, 1 triple, and a hit by pitch will put Grant Buchanan on the bag
now
with
to
2
the plate,
away.
number 10,
on a 2-2
Landon
count. Grant
Evans.
Buchanan hit by a pitch, and now he will take first base. This one I'll bring up the number 4 hitter. This is the first baseman, Landon Evans. And finally, Jackie, the tie-in run for the Comets is heading to first.
That's exactly what they need. Like I said, Clayton needs to be able to pop in some hell just like Willow-Spring did with 2 outs on.
Still a lot of baseball left to go as well. We're only in the bottom of the first inning as Fletcher delivers for the Storm, and the pitch is to the far wide of the plate.
Be a ball.
And it'll be ball 1 on the count. So a runner at first. After Grant Buchanan hit by a pitch, he's at first. That's the tie-in run, the lead run for the Comets here at the bottom of the first inning is now the number 4 hitter. That's the first baseman of Landon Evans. On deck will be Owen Fitzsimmons, number 11, the right fielder, unless they get this out recorded. Pitch down below, it's 2-0.
Bring it 2-0.
2 balls and no strike. 67 degrees. The game started, it was 70 degrees. Now it's dropped down 3 degrees here in Clayton at Pleasant Field. Fletcher delivers, swings and a strike. Down on 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Evans took a chance at that one, Jackie. I mean, honestly, if I was at the plate, I probably would have went for it,
probably would have been out the ballpark.
That's what I was about to say. I mean, sometimes you just got to take a chance, and that's what it looked like. Fletcher, 2-1. That one's going to make the count 3-1 as it's down low below Evans. Willow-Spring Storm got the run in earlier to start the game.
Bring it to 3-1, so he's got the opportunity to swing. There it goes, Walton.
And there goes
now to the plate,
another
number 11,
walk.
Owen Fitzsimmons.
And this will now load up first and second with 2 away. Jackie, there's something about the Comets baseball team, and with 2 outs, and somehow they catch fire and still stay in it.
Well, I'm not going to jinx it, but they need to go ahead and either hit a home run or hit at least a double so that we can tie the game up.
Definitely. Need to at least try to bring in one of those runs to tie it up here. Couldn't agree more.
Bring it into a ball 1. And Fitzsimmons is up hitting. Ooh,
I think I
ball
hear
2.
cats meowing. Don't you? I think I. Is that what I hear? Cats meowing.
That's what it sounded like.
1 ball and 1 strike. Ah! Fletcher.
Ball 3.
And
Go
that,
ahead.
of course, is the count now at 2-1.
Should be 3-1. Oh no, you're right. 2-1.
2-1 on the count. Yeah. This is Owen Fitzsimmons, by the way. I keep hearing meowing, don't you, Jackie?
There's somebody on Willow-Spring's team.
I hear meowing.
I'm a little perplexed because it looks like it's been 3 balls before the strike, and now it's showing 3 balls, 1 strike, and that was a strike right down the middle. So it's making no sense to me at all. That's okay. He's going to hit
nice
that.
launch.
Just drop
We
it.
needed that.
Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. It's going to be out.
And there's a quick out recorded. So that'll go to far right, and that'll be scored and out as Fitzsimmons will go out after that shot to right field. And just like that, it will still be, as we move into the end of the first inning of play, Willow-Spring Storm 1, Comets 0. And Jackie, Clayton was able to get some runners on the bases by walks, but they were not able to capitalize. And
They
of course, it's 1-0 right now.
You know, just like Mark Coates always says, balls to bats, balls to bats. Well, you can't you can't try to be victorious and be the hero and hit it and then end up getting it out in the backfield. But I mean, you did get 3 walks. 1 was a hit by pitch. 2 were walks with 2 outs on the board. So I mean, they got to be able to capitalize on that momentum.
By the way, we mentioned the awesome apparel that the Comets are wearing. Obviously, Nike and BSN Sports provided the apparel for the Comets Athletics. And Jackie, I got to tell you, in my 6 years of being the radio voice of the Comets on CRN, I think that's probably the nicest home uniforms we've seen for the Comets besides the black and black.
I'm really liking their hats. It looks like a gray camouflage with the blue C on it. So I'm really digging the hats, you know. And I said I needed one to go in the back of the car because I've got a gray one and I got a blue one. I just need the gray one to go in the camouflage to go in the middle.
The Comets are donning a blue on blue with the white pinstripe on the side of their blue pants in the Comet blue colors, Comet blue jerseys as well, with of course Clayton in the front of their jerseys in white with trim and the blue numbers, or the white numbers with blue trim on the back in big. Where you can see them. So, top of the 2nd inning we go down. Jackie, I see you're wearing your Auburn colors. You're ready for the March Madness
yes,
and the SEC tournament. And I don't think they play until what? Quarterfinal Thursday, right?
Yes.
Auburn and Alabama.
It's sad because, you know, they're playing up here in North Carolina, but I'm not spending $75 a ticket to sit in the nosebleed.
Yeah, where are they playing at?
The Lenovo Center.
Well, the March Madness tournament's playing there, not the SEC tournament. I think the SEC tournament's in Nashville.
Yeah.
Usually it's in Nashville at Bridgestone Arena. Counts on an 0-2, by the way.
Be a 1-2.
Now a ball called. We're in the top of the 2nd inning. The Willow-Spring Storm are leading by 1 run. 1-0 here. The Storm bringing up number 2. This is Rylan Sherrill. 4 plate appearances, 3 games played, 0 average. And now finally something happening. Second baseman races to first, and he got him, and there's 1 away. As Sherrill goes out, good work. Score that, a 6-3 on your book.
Now to the plate, number 1, Nate.
As the outs recorded there, Jackie, and quickly got him out.
Now, Duty's still the pitcher, correct?
He is, yes.
Okay.
He is still staying with Davis Duty.
There you go, strike 1. That's exactly what it looks like. He's warming up again, but you know, the last time it looked like he was warming up, he kind of went still again.
1 away, a ball and a strike now, the call.
Pop up, that's
well, we needed
gonna be a
that.
strike 2.
Yeah, man, they were making a valiant effort though, Jackie, to try to catch it at home plate or at the home dugout.
This is gonna bring up number 1, Rice. Next pitch is a ball, and he is the left outfielder for Willow-Spring.
There you go. Return to the bag, and is that an out? No, they
No, he
called
is
him
safe.
Wow. And Nate Rice, the number 9 hitter, will be safe at first.
Number 23, Austin Fletcher.
And now the leadoff man who scored the opening point for the Comets, Fletcher, is up now.
And he was walked in the last inning.
Excuse me, Clayton PD in the outfield to the right. If you could turn your headlights off, please. Turn your headlights off.
Out. I don't see no lights.
In the outfield, there's Clayton Police. I think there's.
Oh, I guess that's what they're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, they
I
got
was
their
gonna say,
lights on.
I was looking out straight ahead.
Yeah, the outfield right there. There's a bunch of them vehicles
Yeah,
parked over there with the lights on. And I think that is what they were making the call for. So.
Ooh, pitch is going to be a ball. That's going to be the first pitch. He did attempt to go. Duty attempted to throw the ball to Evans to try to get Bryce out, but it did not go through. And now the first pitch is a ball.
Counts 1-0. Pitch.
Stolen base.
It's going to go to the right fielder.
Oh, he might make it. He might make
it. Runners on third. Is he going for a home? No, he will not.
Good
Runners
deal.
on the corners. Nice shot to right. Goes to Fitzsimmons, and he is safe. And now, Jackie, you've got runners on the corners for the Storm on first and third. As now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Marsh, comes up to hit again.
I put my points in the wrong spot.
One away.
What was the ball? Okay.
Runners on first and third now for Willow-Spring. They still stay with Davis Studi on the mound, pitching. Pitch. Battle for second. He steals it, and he's safe.
If I was Duty, I wouldn't even worry about him stealing bases. He just opened up first base for somebody.
I'm telling
you. You need to focus on your pitching game. You got to make sure that you can get this next one out. You're not going to do it that way.
Not going to do it that way. Jackie's dead on it.
Not with 2 balls either.
My goodness, wow. It ain't going to work that way, that's for sure. And the count now at 2-0. Runners on second and third,
but
right up the middle to the shortstop. Can they get him out? They will.
Yep, there it is.
And that retires the side. However,
Number 16,
another
Jace
run will
Carval.
come in, Jackie. So there's 2 outs, but there is 1 run brought in.
Yes. And that was Rice.
Number 1.
Yep,
Nate Rice came in. Just like that, runners now only at third with 2 away. As we have Jason Sowers up now. They have not updated the scoreboard yet, but it is 2-0 as a run was brought in. There's a pitch, and that's the strike. What do we got? 2 balls and a strike, right, Jackie?
I was trying to figure out what the call was for the last one.
I thought it was a 2-1 count. He goes again. Count should be now 2-2.
It says it 1-2.
1-2.
If the scoreboard's right. It's going to be a 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away.
Duty needs to go ahead and just get this out.
Just get this last strike. That's what we need. Got him out of a jam earlier. At least keep it 2-0. 1 run brought in on each of the innings for him if he can do it. The pitch.
Wow.
And that's going to make it a full count now. Count full on a 3-2 pitch coming up. Delivers. And that's a walk. And this will load the runners on the corners at first and third.
Now to the plate, number 16, Jace Carval.
What's the total pitches until you have to come out? And
I think it's 75 or 80, something like that, I believe. I think that's what it is.